Test. Oh, hello. There we go. Do apologize for some technical issues, but everything should now be resolved. Test. Okay, we're good. We were going into like the players and everything. Smurge. So again, do apologize for some technical issues. As I mentioned before, I mean, I said it before, but no one could hear me. I did mention that the power went out yesterday, mid-stream and mid-cast. So because of that, some settings were reset and some things were not quite working as intended, so I do apologize for that, but everything should be smooth sailing from here on forward. We were just having a bit of a discussion here, talking about the players themselves, talking about how ReBellioN, he's often a player that does think outside the box and comes up with his own builds. So again, respect where respect is due. When it comes to ReBellioN, Luna C, Prome, a lot of it do often come up with new builds and new styles, and then you have players like Hero that take that into like the pro level and showcase that there. Sometimes if you see Hero do something crazy in a certain game or in a certain series, more often than not, I say more often, at times that is often taken from players like ReBellioN, like Lunacy, and he takes that and he elevates that further and then kind of takes that to the mainstream a little bit as well. He kind of falls back on the Kala, on the hive mind that is Korean Protoss, and sees what they've been cooking up at times. But here we can see ReBellioN is playing relatively standard Twilight Council opener into his own Robo, into Bay, into Splash Damage, into Colossus. Nothing crazy, nothing too quirky here, nothing too out of the norm. Meanwhile, what we were pointing out from BabyMarine is 3x. He went for a standard economic opener into a massive 3x stim timing. Stim is done, Combat Shield is done. It looks like though we're going for a delayed push. We are waiting for the medevacs. So we have 2 medevacs on the way here to support the army. Typically you would hit pre-medevac, but here we're hitting with medevac, so it's going to be delayed for BabyMarine. This does give time for ReBellioN to scout to confirm and to slow this down. Ooh, he does scout the double drop. He does scout the drop. BabyMarine, he does pivot back around. ReBellioN looking for the drops here, and BabyMarine, he does pivot to the other side. Okay. Quick moves out of our two players. BabyMarine, he does boost. ReBellioN still looking. Still looking back. So you have a double drop moving in. Yeah, double drop towards the main. ReBellioN in position here at the 3rd. Oh. Catching at a pylon. Drop is revealed. We have our split push. ReBellioN, he does send some soldiers into the main base. At the same time, the main army is here at the 3rd. So far, so good. Did reel his hand a little bit too early there. Ideally, you want the stalkers to be a little bit further back. Let the drop come in, let the drop unload, and then bam! Like dive. Well, maybe not let it fully unload, but let the drops lure them in, and then dive on said medevacs. From here, BabyMarine reinforcing in the center. Getting a 3rd CC behind this, building up into the mid game. He's building up. Ooh, and he's primed to cancel the 4th. It does go for the double drop, and that's going to be a kill. Yeah, oh, barely a cancellation. A nice cancel in the end. Marshall goes off, catching a full energy sentry, drop into the main base, Hawk's in position, but the unload will complete. And it does finish the unload. It's going to be a messy fight here for ReBellioN. It is messy, but he does clean this up. It's going to cost him some stalkers, though. Yeah, crazy blink. Going to lose 1, 2, up to 3 stalkers. Two stalkers go down. Whew. So messy defense, but ReBellioN does hold. He does hold on. Getting into extend thermal lance. At the same time, BabyMarine claiming his 3rd. from here, ReBellioN. He is setting up. My job at the same time. Good reactions. ReBellioN, he reacts. Pulls away. It's at the mine shot, so we have one more mine in the main. Oh, better connection. And catching up 5 probes in total. So some decent damage here by BabyMarine. Storm is on the way. ReBellioN building up more splash damage, and BabyMarine, he is settling into a 3-base economy, and likewise also taking up as well. We got reacted Viking production, making 4 Vikings out of it. That's a lot of Vikings. Ghost production as well. You could definitely argue that this is maybe too much too soon for BabyMarine. He's building up an insane Viking count, but remember, there's only 2 Colossus. Like, we're very quickly switching into High Templar. Yes, ghosts are going to be available here, but it also means that we don't really need as many Vikings. We have 10, soon to be 12 Vikings coming out. That'll be ideal against a higher Colossus count. It's maybe, you could argue, overkill against 2. How many ghosts? 1. There's 1 ghost. High Templar club up. First storm does land, grazing the army. Another storm once again. Oh, catching up the Marines. But again, mainly on Marines here. We're mainly zoning. As 3 storms killing Marines. Third base is denied. Does feedback. That was the final storm. And I would argue here that ReBellioN was a little bit too trigger happy here with those storms. Does move in. There are plenty of charge lots. Yeah, plenty of zealots. Does give chase, catching up the ghosts. The ghosts are very low. And ReBellioN, he's done it. At this point, he's done it. He has broken the third base, committing into the natural as well. Vikings, it will catch out all the Colossus and the Prism, but it does not matter. It does not matter. There's just too much on the ground. And ReBellioN, he breaks through. He breaks through. He overwhelms. GG gets called, and ReBellioN will take game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Again, ReBellioN, he was able to keep up with the 3 racks aggression from BabyMarine. We needed more damage to be dealt there. Bearing in mind that BabyMarine, he did sacrifice his tank count, he did sacrifice his factory units in favor of big stim timing, and he was able to deny the 4th base. If you remember, he did force a cancel. Outside of that, he traded with the army, and he needed more than just that. And we saw that in the end, he did overcommit into Vikings. That was my big concern. You saw an excess of Vikings towards the end of the game there. Remember, he had 12 Vikings against only 2 Colossus. It was overkill. It meant that there was less on the ground, less units to support, and GG. GG, well played. Again, BabyMarine just kind of trying to blind counter mass Colossus, and in the end, did commit too hard. Let's go. From here, we're jumping to game 2. Jumping into Mothership. And spawning in the bottom-hand corner of Mothership, we have the pink Protoss player, the South Green Protoss representing among us 2 people. It is ReBellioN. And spawning in the right-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Italian Terran player. We have the red Terran representing Streamer Zone. It is BabyMarine. Hello. As the SCV does move out to scouts. No, never mind. Stays here in the center. Okay, the BabyMarine. So it looks like we're going for a proxy Rax here. So aggression out of our Terran player. Again, welcome to Mothership. Mothership is a 3-player spawn map. There is some RNG when it comes to scouting your opponent. Yep, second SCV, proxy 2 Rax. This can lead into proxy 2 Rax Marauder. We'll keep an eye on the gases. So we have our 2 Raxes being thrown down. ReBellioN does scout top right, and he will confirm that Rax is missing. We'll confirm, and again, in my mind, this would be a prime location for a tech lab into Marauder, but we'll keep an eye on the Terran player. With 2 Raxes, it might just be straight 2 Rax Reaper, actually. Oh, goes to the gas steal. Yeah, looking at the Rax, trying to confirm. Does attempt to. As we are going for the tech labs, so tech labs are on the way, Marauders are amassing. Oh, he's stealing gas. He takes gas, he destroys it, takes minerals, he's just mining, Babby. Ay, ay, ay. Look at him go. Literally destroying resources in BabyMarine's face. calm down, Batman, calm down. Those are 2-3 rotations. Just cheeky moves out of ReBellioN. Back at home, Stargate opener, battery on the high ground. ReBellioN taking this very seriously. And we'll see if he confirms. And no major scout yet. With this Stargate, he can go Oracle. If he goes Oracle first, he can just counterattack and just kill. Otherwise, we could see a Void Ray opener, just to be safer. So what's it going to be, Void Ray or Oracle? BabyMarine moves in.
SCV ready.
Let's check the ramp. Yep, does find him. Does find ReBellioN. ReBellioN can get a ninja base, technically. True. No shot. And you can see he's going Oracle first. You can see the rally as well. Can make the choice to try to focus on Marauders. Otherwise, yeah, we do see the attempted transition. BabyMarine going for the factory. This should be factory into Macville accelerators, into Cyclones. Oracle just zooms across them. Oh, then does focus on the Marauders. We commit. Yeah, we do commit here. Bunker is going to be denied. We chase down the Marauders before moving out across the map. And back at home, nothing shoots up. There's nothing here to defend. Now, thankfully, some energy was just wasted, was just spent on a Marauder. That means there's less energy to kill SCVs. So there's a bit of a silver lining there, at least. There we go. Factory is delayed. Gets 1, 2, 3 SCVs. Oh, getting up to 4, 5, getting up to 6. I'd imagine. Gonna finish him up. Notice try to rush up the ramp, and GG. GG gets called. The all-in fails, and ReBellioN will claim the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, an intense game 1, and here in game 2, BabyMarine risking it all with the proxy. ReBellioN taking it very seriously, setting up here in the main, going for the Stargate response. Solid read, shut BabyMarine down. GG. GG, well played with that. Congratulations. ReBellioN, he will claim the series, and BabyMarine, he is out of the OSC Elite Rising Star. He is knocked out of the tournament. Remember, these are elimination matches, so we bid BabyMarine adieu. Bid him adieu. There are still some other Terran players, of course, players like Hot Mono, players like Moja as well. Those are the two that come to mind. We'll be going over the brackets soon. Otherwise, we're jumping into our next series here. We're going back to the PvPs. Let's go. It's going to be Sebestus versus Art in another Protoss versus Protoss matchup. Once again, these matches are in the lower bracket. Lower bracket matches. Let's go.